Are you thinking about buying a house? And would you consider that purchase of a home to be maybe one of the largest financial transactions of your life? Okay, awesome. That's how most of our clients view it as well. As such, you probably want to invest some time into planning and preparation. And today I want to talk about avoiding the number one mistake that buyers make when they're thinking about buying a home. My name is Mike Novak. I'm a real estate agent for the Novak real estate team right here in Snohomish County. Our family helps about 250 families make a move. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home anytime in the next year, reach out to us. All of our contact information is down below. I would love to be a resource for you and help you navigate that journey. Okay, but let's jump right into the video and really talk about the number one mistake that home buyers make. First of all, buying a home is a huge financial decision for most of our clients. Like I said earlier, it's oftentimes the largest financial transaction of our client's life up to this point. And so as such, it's really a process that rewards planning and preparation. Like you don't want to just rush into this and decide one day, hey, I'm going to buy a house and start touring homes. And unfortunately, that is what most people do. Selling a home is really, really expensive. It costs like 8% between taxes, commissions, all the fees you got to pay to sell a home. So you got to make sure you get it right. You need to be happy in that home for at least 3 to 5 years. So you want to slow things down a little bit at first to make sure you're starting your home search right. The number one mistake, guys, that every home buyer makes, not everyone, but most of them, is they think that the process of buying a home starts with touring houses. And so why is that wrong? Like what's wrong with touring houses? Touring houses in and of itself is totally fine. Like, of course, that's part of the home buying process. But if you go back and look at our video that we'll link up there, the overview of buying a home, we break the process of buying a home down into 4 distinct and unique phases. The first phase is the planning and preparation phase. The second phase is the home search phase. The third phase is the offering phase. And the fourth and final phase is called contract to close. If you just skip past phase 1 and go right into looking at homes, you are setting yourself up to fail. You've completely skipped the planning and preparation part of buying a home. And that's the difference between buying a home and doing it right, and making sure you get a home you're gonna be happy with, and buying a home that is just not gonna be the right fit for you. That a year from now you're gonna wanna sell, or God forbid you don't even actually get a home because you can't get an offer accepted, or you don't get pre-approved or something like that, but you didn't slow down up front to really plan and foresee those problems before they arose. You just jumped both feet in. And I get it, buying a home is exciting, looking at homes is exciting, but it's really important to lay the groundwork for a successful home buying journey and not just jump both feet into showing homes, okay? And one of the things that I hear all the time from leads I'm talking to and clients are like, Mike, but I'm like 6 months out from being ready to buy a home. 6 months out from being ready to buy a home means we need to meet today and really start that planning and preparation process, okay? It can take several months of looking for the right home before you find the right home. And with inventory being as low as it is, it can take multiple offers possibly before you get an offer accepted. So that whole home search journey could take 4 or 5 months easy. I've seen it even take people a year before, people that really want to take their time to find the right place. So if you're 6 months out, that means we're meeting right now to get the planning and preparation knocked out and really get a game plan together on exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. You need to meet with your agent, and your agent should look at this as if they are a guide or a coach, okay? This isn't a sales pitch. This is to guide and navigate you through the home buying journey. There's a couple of really big things that you want to do in the planning and preparation phase. You want to have your agent really break down the home buying journey from start to finish. Step by step, what do I need to do to buy a house? What do I need to know? I don't want to be surprised. I want to make sure I know what to expect before it's going to happen. Totally reasonable. That's why we do these buyer consultations. We will give you a total roadmap on what to expect step by step as you go through this journey. And as each one of those steps come up, we will of course coach and navigate you through it, okay? You don't want to just fly by the seat of your pants and hope that everything works out. That is not a strategy when it comes to spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, okay? So that's the first thing that you'll do. You'll go through the home buying process and review that journey. The second thing your agent should do that we will do for our clients, we will get you up to speed on the market. The market is dynamic, meaning it changes all of the time, okay? And so as the market changes, the strategies and tactics you're going to use to successfully buy a home could be completely different. What worked last November is definitely not working today. It's completely different. But if you don't take the time to have your agent explain to you the data and what's actually happening in your market, you have no idea how you're positioned. You don't know if you're going in asking for closing cost credits or if you're escalating over list price and paying 20 grand more than the house is listed at. It all depends on the market. So you have to understand where's the market at right now and where is it likely going also. You're not trying to time the market, you're trying to understand where the market's at and how that affects your strategy and tactics to actually buy a home, okay? The third and final thing that your agent should do for you, that we do for our clients, is to do a very granular discussion on what we're looking for in the home, okay? So that's going to really be a discussion about location. What locations are you open to? Which locations are you not open to? The wider the net you can cast, the more options you're gonna have. We have a very, very low inventory market here in Snohomish County. And so the more areas you can add on, the more properties you're going to see, okay? So that's one thing to discuss. The second thing is the must-have features of the property or the home. We wanna make sure that we cover that in detail. What's the 3 or 4 most important things about the home? Maybe it's that it's got 3 bedrooms. Maybe it's got 2 baths. Maybe that it's got a fenced backyard. Maybe that's a brand new home. I don't know. Whatever it is, they're totally unique to you. Everyone is different on what's important in their house, but we need to have that conversation. You want to be thinking as the buyer, what really matters to me most in this home, okay? And write those things down, share them with your agent. Those are called the must-haves. Super important to get clarity on these. And we want to really focus on the biggest 3, 4, 5 must-haves, not a list of 10 or 20, 3, 4, 5 at the max. That leads me to the third thing, the nice-to-haves. These are like the icing on the cake. Like if we've got this, it's awesome, it's a bonus. But if we don't have it, it's not a deal killer. These are things that you can add or change later. Maybe the carpet's ugly, maybe the paint sucks. These are things that you can always go fix or change later. You can't change the location. In most cases, you really can't change the floor plan. Things like that are really hard to fix, but maybe these little cosmetic things, you've got some wiggle room on, okay? So those are the really big things that you need to cover in the planning and preparation phase. You gotta really understand the market, understand the journey to buy a home, and get super granular on what you're looking for. The last thing that you need to look at before you start touring homes is you need to talk to a lender. Most agents have lenders they work very closely with. We don't make anything extra if you use the lender we refer you to. We just have oftentimes worked with this lender many, many times. They've helped hundreds of our past clients. We've seen how they work. They share our commitment to great communication and great client care. And so those will be the people we'll refer you to. You can use any lender you want. Please don't use an online lender. That's just setting yourself up for a disaster. You want a local mortgage specific lender, not a big bank, not an online lender, a mortgage specific lender. We will connect you with our top lender that's helped many of our clients when we meet. So that's really important though. Like you don't want to wait to do that until you start touring homes. If you do that, you might be totally surprised by your monthly payment at the homes you're looking at or the amount of money you need to bring in to close at the purchase price you're searching for, okay? So you have to have all this information before you start touring homes. Once we've got this game plan together, we agree to work together, right? We're officially your real estate agent. Now we start touring homes. We know what to expect. We've got full alignment on this process. We know what to expect out of one another. You know what to expect out of me as your professional. I know what to expect out of you as my client, okay? Everything is in harmony. That sets you up for massive success as a home buyer. You're gonna avoid the headaches, you're gonna avoid the stress, and you're gonna also make sure that you end up with the right home you're gonna be happy with for years, which is the single most important thing, okay? Hope this helps. If you've got questions about the home buying process, if you wanna schedule a time to meet to have your buyer consultation, reach out. All my contact information is down below. Look forward to having a conversation with you about helping buy a home.